Hey there, it's Care. My take at the lake. Want to make an almost instant junk journal? Hang with me here for just a few. I'll show you how. So I'm going to try to do a few things what I call quick dips, like a quick dip in the lake, just, to cool off and just like super quick and get in and get out. The other day, I got a mailer. Almost every day something comes from Amazon. I don't know why I can't order all my stuff all at once. I'm sure they're thrilled with me. But something came in an Amazon paper mailer. Now this one's huge. The one that I got was half this size. Well, I got this one too, but the one that I'm talking about was half the size. It was this big. And I saved the plastic ones so that I can mail stuff out. I saved the plastic bubble ones, but that one for some reason I just threw away. And I went about my business. And it just kept calling me from the garbage and calling me because the sound and the noise and the sound and it's got these puffy things and it just felt so good. So I went out to where my trash lives and I pulled it out of the trash because it was just laying there on top. And I went to my stack of paper that I already had dyed. And I grabbed I think there's 8 or 10 sheets here, and I just grabbed them at random. I didn't, I've been playing with stencils. And I have right here at the right of my desk, I have, that is my left. Yes, indeed. Check me out. Over on this side of my desk, I have all of my dyed papers, and this, whatever I try, I just kind of put to the side, and I have. So literally I just randomly grabbed a handful of what was nearby. Now if you don't have just, at the ready, you don't have any dyed papers, by all means, just grab a stack of paper. Plain Jane copy paper, folded in half, will be perfect. I mean, it's not a big thing. So I took that mailer that I had torn open. I cleaned up the tear a little bit. It had some jags. I just cleaned up the tear a little bit. I've been wanting to do something with this particular piece of paper. It's just scrapbook paper for a long time. And it's just been sitting out because I knew I wanted to use it. I just really, really liked it. So this was it. So then I just glued the bejesus out of it, just like it was as if it were material. I folded it over, cut my little corners off so I have nice, neat. I took a half a sheet of my giant German folk music, sheet music that I had coffee dyed. I just cut a piece that would fit. I wanted to cover up that label because it wasn't coming off. So I just covered it up. And then I took I folded that paper down inside so that and I'm leaving this open. So when I sew in my signatures, which you can see I have not yet done, but I was so excited about this super simple project, I wanted to share it with you. So I'm going to sew my signatures right into this mailer, and I'm going to have pockets then in the cover, which I think is kind of fun. I don't know what I'm going to stick in there, but something. I also might, the reason I haven't sewn this in is because I might do traveler's notebook style, in that I might use my Big Bite and put some holes and eyelets in here and some elastic so that I can use this over and over once I fill this with whatever it is I'm going to fill this with. And I'm telling you what, in less than a half hour, I had this. Then I took out my new favorite stamps, and I just stamped a little bit of the script on here and there on the music sheet as well. Then I just started playing. So in less than a half hour, I had this much done. And then, like I said, darn near instant. And if I didn't have these, well, I'd have still been fine. So super simple. Once I decide whether I'm going to put it in permanently or put it in traveler's notebook style, where that I can take the inserts in and out. Once I do that, then I can decorate it to my heart's content. Now, 49 Dragonflies had recently done an envelope journal, and she had this. Hers is folded over, and I'll put the inspiration picture here. And I just really liked that style. I'm going to put an eyelet in here, and there's going to be some dangles and probably some tags. These were from my jelly plate printing that I had done the other day. I just cut it to size, and I don't know what quite I'm going to do with these bits yet, but something. This is going to be a wrap. I had some coffee dyed dictionary paper that I'm going to use now. So the second half hour then was just going around and picking out some of my very favorite little bits. I have these little tags I got at Walmart. They were bright white. And when I coffee dyed paper one time, I just did a whole bunch of these at the same time. So I have a whole bunch of white and a whole bunch of coffee dyed. I recently purchased, they had it on sale on Amazon for half off, Tim Holtz little ephemera pack. And so I picked out some of my favorites and I inked them up. So they're ready to go. I don't know quite what I'm going to do. I'm going to decorate these little tags. This was from my jelly plate stamping day. Just an index card that I put in the jelly plate. Miscellaneous stuff. One of those CD covers that I had stamped on and played with. Inked it all up. Some more miscellaneous paper. So the first half hour was folding this in half, gluing the music sheet on, gluing the cover sheet on, making up the cover. The second half hour was playing around with gathering the ephemera. So in about an hour, I had all the stuff that I need. Now, all that's left is the fun part. All that's left is putting these things where I want and making little tuck spots and decorating the bejesus out of it. And that took no time at all as far as I'm concerned, because some of these projects, they take a long time. This one will not. So the next time you get a paper mailer from Amazon, see it as your next instant junk journal cover. Fold it in half, grab 10 pages, fold them in half, insert them in, and you, too, will have an instant, almost, junk journal to play with. That's Quick Dip. Quick Dip number 1. Stay tuned, because we'll have more Quick Dips for you. Mytakeatthelake, out for now.